Hi, Scott, Machine Gun Dad. Welcome back to my channel. Recently, Nick did a field strip video on a P-38, and I gave him one of my P-38s to shoot. I don't think he ever shot a P-38 before, so I dug one down off the wall. Which one did I pick? I picked an AC-43. Why did I pick an AC-43? Because it got reblued in its life, and you can definitely tell it's reblued. Because whoever did it decided to polish it, and they knocked a bunch of the proof marks are still there, but they're much lighter than they should be, and especially for a capture gun, why would you do that? But you know, this was probably reblued before Nick was born. Why don't we move in close and take a look at it? Got the P-38 in my hand. First of all, you'll see this magazine is Parkerized. This is a post-war magazine. Why? These are 25, 30 bucks. I'm not going to use a Nazi marked one that's 250. On the P-38, here's your P-38. I don't know if we can pick that up in the light. And there's your AC-43 and your serial number, and your Waffen marks, and your Bakelite, and a bunch of other marks. But the interesting thing is, 1316A, 1316A. So somebody took an all matching serial number P-38, buffed it, and reblued it. I'm telling you guys that grew up in the 60s, you old timers, which makes me my father's generation, you needed to stay out of the damn gunsmith. This side, there were marks here. They're still here, but you can see where they ran a buffing wheel right down the side of the receiver. Now granted, it makes for a nice smooth finish, but those marks are worth more than a nice smooth finish. Let's move back out. We saw it up close. Let's go shoot it. You're up, Nick. Pull the mag out. Same thing. Pull the mag out. You just saw us shoot it. We had some problems. The problems weren't gun related. The gun fed flawlessly. The problems are the failure to extract, and that's the MagTech ammo. I don't know what it is about MagTech ammo and European made guns, but My Belgian Browning high power, both of them hated the MagTech. This didn't like the MagTech. My MP40 freaking hates it. So, extraction issues apart, go ahead.
Other than the ammunition problems, the gun was a very pleasurable shoot. It's got big, bulky, obvious controls that you're gonna be able to engage and disengage to your heart's content. Your slide lock is really easy to put on and take off. Your safety lever is really easy to put on and take off. Really obvious, really good feel, obvious clicks. The horn on the back end of the hammer, easy to engage and disengage. Only issue I have with it is the heel style European mag release. I despise that thing. It makes it very clunky to deal with, where instead of just going push button, pull out, done. It's, all right, can I get the dang thing to try and hook your finger around? It makes things a bit too complicated to reload, but other than that mag release, the gun ran flawlessly, and other than the ammo issues, it ran flawlessly. It's a pleasurable shoot, and you're holding quite an awesome piece of history.
When the Germans, in my opinion, when the Germans came up with this, they came up with a weapon of war. This is not a sporting arm in the sense that you would shoot matches with it because of the sights. And ironically, as Nick was talking to you, something dawned on me. First of all, apparently if you're in the German army, you better be freaking right-handed, because this gun is entirely a right-hander's gun. There's no safety on this side. There's no controls at all on this side. Everything is done with your thumb. Even the disassembly is on this side. And Nick is right. The bottom mag release, I don't understand the European fascination with the bottom mag release. I think if this gun actually had a mag release right here, it would have probably been the best gun of World War II. Because as far as I know, and I'm no expert, but it's the only pistol that's double single. The detracting of this gun to me is the bottom mag release, and it only holds 8 rounds of 9mm. When I could carry a Browning high power captured from the Belgians and have 13 rounds, although I wouldn't have double single. This is just a piece of history. Now, if you ever get into collecting these guns, P-38s, wartime P-38s are stupid money. I mean, stupid money. And now, I didn't pay stupid money for this, but I'm older than Dirk. So, for a guy like Nick, that's just when he turns 21 and he goes out to buy something like this, you're looking even reblued $800 to $1,000. There were, and you should do your research on this, after the war, they made the P-38. The French made them because they had a big chunk of occupied Germany, and then the Walther plant started making them again in Germany when the French gave them the control of the factory. There are P-38s that are post-war that still have the steel frame like a wartime gun. If you can find one of them and you want to do a World War II collection, that to me is an honor. That is a good representation of a wartime P-38. And of course the alloy frame P-38s and the P-1s that came later, again, you pretty much get the same shooting experience, but I know when I'm looking at one on the wall and it says P-38, I like it a lot better than when it says P-1. It's history, man. You don't get to go back in time and make any more of it, and it's important that we remember it. And as cool as this gun is, the people that used them were pretty shitty. Thanks for coming to the channel.